Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? Welcome to a new episode of That Some Shit, y'all. What's up? It's the holidays. It's the holidays, y'all. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everyone who celebrate a different holiday and everything. What's good, y'all? Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I got some good news, too. Freaking, my best friend just linked me. He had sent me a picture. He had a newborn son, you feel me? You know, you gotta clap it up, you feel me? You got a newborn son on a Christmas day. That's a whole gift and a blessing right there. For me, shout out to my son, yo. That's more life. You know, I need a youth myself, so it is what it is. I'm not even gonna talk on that one. We ain't gonna talk on that one. You know, those some Thanksgiving conversations you be trying to avoid at all times. But nah, I just ain't nothing crazy. You know, like, ain't nothing crazy to talk about. Shit. You know, I already know my son murder right now. He's in a stew right now, thinking how he gonna wrap up this 2024. This shit is wild. Shit is very wild. I was driving and fucking some dumbass lady pulled out her fucking door on my she basically, I was coming down and she had just double parked. And you know how you fiending to come out the car, and it's like she just came out the car, didn't check her mirrors, and just opened up the door. It's like, what the fuck? So her door eventually hit my side mirror. My side mirror cover is fucking cracked, but I think I can replace it. But it's just the inconvenience of like, it's like the inconvenience of not, like, the pros and cons of calling your insurance on this and getting a claim. It's like the long run is like your insurance goes up, or your insurance is basically puts a claim, or basically puts a mark on your fucking like record, like, just as you being like, I guess you being you being irreliable, but being responsible at the same time by making a claim because you fucking paying insurance. But what can you do? So it's like either you pay for it your own, or you get the insurance to pay for it. Unfortunately, I don't got her insurance, but I do got her license plate. So I did make a police report. So hopefully 1, 2, and 2. I think I'm just gonna end up fixing it myself because it doesn't make really sense to really hunt it down. I probably fix it and then get the receipt. Then later on, see if I can get her car insurance. I'm gonna see if I can search for it. If it's my car insurance, I'm definitely not calling. Cause I ain't with that shit. But I already felt like the insurances, they call each other on that shit. Like, oh yeah, I had an accident with your automobile. Just wanted to put a report. Like, shut the fuck up. Like. Anyway, yeah. I have to say, I was like scrolling on Instagram. It was like one of those like. One of those like rabbit holes where you just sitting there looking at shit, and then all of a sudden just inspirational post after inspirational post, and I freaking it was some shit that was like, I can't even fucking think of it, because like, you know, one of those times you just like, you back out by accident, and then it's like, damn, it's one of those, you was in a post scrolling. So now when you out that scroll, it's just that randomness is gone. Like, that algorithm is gone. So it's just like, damn, like, it was just a lot. It was like 15 things that you gotta that you hear, basically. Not like 15 things that you gotta abide by, but in this life thing that you should know. It's like one of those 15 things, and it was just going in. It was just going in with a lot of inspirational stuff, like, just like not being like, the one that stuck out to me, I can't even go word for word, but it was just more of a thing of telling you, like, kind of go where you belong, and don't really have to, don't stress on the little stuff that people like project on you, at the end of the day, you know, you are who you are, and you you can control who you are, but no one can control who you are. You gotta control who you are. So at the same time, it's just some people. It's like this world is full of takers and full of givers. So once you're a giver, you're absolutely you attract takers regardless of the fact. Like, you're this like big light that everybody wanted them. So it's like, once you're like, I think I'm a giver. People, somebody told me, you a Taurus, because I believe in astrology and stuff. So she was like, you a Taurus. It was a Libra that told me that. She's like, oh, you a Taurus. Yeah, Taurus is all basically selfish. And I just looked at her like, I can say, yeah, Taurus is selfish, the ones that I have been like came across. But I don't know, I'm different. Maybe because the Cancer, I got the moon, my moon is Cancer, and fucking sun is Gemini, like all that stuff. I don't know if it plays a factor, but I'm kind of like a very caring person. So it's like I'm by default sensitive by default, just because of what's going on with my fucking chart. But at the end of the day, it's not. I don't see how it's selfish. But to get down to what I was saying, it's just like, I'm a giver. So most people are going to. Some people is just gonna take until they can't get anymore, and then they just try to. Is either you stop it or something stops where you probably tell them no for the first time, and they don't like that reaction or yada yada. You know how those things go. It's just like, you just stop the source, or you stop doing what they thought was normal or was normal to them. So it's like they kind of back off of you or whatever the case is. But it's just sad, because it's just like, like I said, like in the previous episode, like 2024 is just basically coming to that end, and you just kind of like remembering the times where with people that you kind of like not really fell out with. But it's just like, it's just little things that probably tick someone off, or y'all didn't see eye to eye, and it's just something that is like something that could be fixable, something that someone could have been the bigger person. And that's another thing, being the bigger person. Like, how many times have you been the bigger person, and everyone else is just like waiting for you to be the bigger person, to apologize, to try to mend things together, send out the olive branch, like what is it, olive branch or olive hand, whatever it is. Like,
what did he say?
But this is like one of those things. But honestly, it's like everyone has to live their own life. So I can't really depend on someone to like me, or depend on someone to feel how I feel or want to feel my thing. I only can voice my opinion. But just saying that, like, I know I was rambling just a while ago, but just saying that is just like, what's the end game of all of this? Because at the end of the day, it's just like, you want people that's going to be around you, that's going to support you and going to help you with goals and stuff, not people who's going to be negative. And I'm optimistic, so automatically I don't even really need no one to really push me in the right direction to say like good things are going to happen, because I'm already in my mind, I'm already projecting that, I'm already like manifesting that in my mind. Like, no matter if it's going bad, I'm looking at the positive. Just how with the accident, no, not even really an accident, when the chick freaking brought out the door on my fucking car and bust out my fucking side mirror cover. Like, I wasn't even upset because I didn't see what happened, but I was more upset at how she was reacting, because it was just more like, what are you upset about? It's like, oh, it's speeding. I'm like, speeding? Clearly got a dash cam, and I like have the dash cam video, and I'm just like, I was constipating on making that shit like a compilation and putting that shit on TikTok and be on my dead gang shit. Like, if you know, you know, like dead gang shit. But I was really gonna put that shit on TikTok, tell dead gang to find the people, find the insurance for me and all that. This is before TikTok disappears. If it hopefully it don't disappear. Like how y'all feel about TikTok disappearing? Like come on. Like TikTok is really bringing shit to making people's eyes open up to a whole different thing. Like there's a lot of people who, if you know, like these are people who don't leave the block. They just scrolling. So now TikTok is giving them different different perspectives, different outlooks on life, different, like they seeing how beautiful out of their town or out of their circle, or out of their square. Like TikTok is doing a lot. Like Instagram did that, but I guess now that you can go live and you see real people, you don't even really have to know people to see the shit. Like Instagram was always just projecting like what they wanted you to see. TikTok is like the same thing, but it's going towards your algorithm. So it's, if you like to watch nasty shit, like my algorithm's all fucked up. So I'll be watching earwax. I don't know. I have a infatuation with, I guess, people cleaning the earwax and stuff. Like I guess I don't know, earwax. What's that other shit? I don't really, the bunion removal thing I really haven't been going into, like, but definitely earwax, definitely like just earwax in general, pus, like pimple popping. Yeah, like pimple pop is a thing though, so I'm not even really too disgusted about it. Like the earwax thing is something new, so it's something that I'll be like, damn, something like someone else can get this dirty. Like this shit really, like, I don't know. Like, how can someone's ear get that dirty? Like you don't take a shower, like you don't bathe, like you don't use a washcloth and just go into your ear and take off the wax. Like you just dirty stuff. Like I don't get it. Like I just don't understand. I be like flabbergasted about like how, like basically how wax can build in your ear, and some people have ear infections, I get it, but I don't know, like when you really see, like when you really watch like this, when next time you go on TikTok, hopefully you don't go, but before it go, just look up earwax, like removing, like they have the whole Indian thing, that culture stuff, but I'm talking about like the actual, I want to say the audiology, but I think the audiologists, don't quote me, I know they do, it's like audio, like it's something like that, but those are the people who do earwaxing, so earwax removal and plug removal, because sometimes people be having the ear plug, like you know how you have the headphone thing and the headphone tips, and like some people, their tips get disappeared into their ear, so like they have discomfort, so they have to actually go and get it surgically removed. To me, that's just crazy that it would get that far, that you would lose your earpiece in your ear, but anything can happen. But why did you shove it in your ear so hard? Like why you shove it? Like I don't understand. So I'm like, but each his own. Just to say, I mean, I'm just rambling. I'm gonna cut it short. Happy holidays. Yeah, if you look following on YouTube, subscribe to my page, NDYP. Subscribe to subscribe, like and subscribe. Spotify, hit me up put me on Spotify. That's some shit podcast. You feel me? That's some shit podcast on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. I mean, it's not Apple Music, but Apple Podcasts. You know what I mean? Shit. You could put that some shit in Google, and freaking you can find the podcast there too, and you can stream from wherever you feel comfortable. But YouTube, if you're on YouTube, subscribe to my page. I haven't really been active, but New Year, need some projects. I got stuff that I want to put. I probably just work on some shorts, but definitely tune in. I got a new gimbal. I think I'm gonna do some videos on my gadget, since I have iPhone now, and This really my second phone, but don't get too hyped. But if you one of those people who need a blue message bubble when you message somebody, I got an iPhone for that. And by the time the iPhone get cut off and you still need that blue message, you just gonna have to text my iPad or my MacBook. But on that note, lady, enjoy. Hopefully I hit this by the new year. Yeah, I will hit this by the new year. Like, I hit this by the new year. Cause I'm supposed to put out the last one. I'm gonna put out the last one with this one. So yeah, you feel me? Alright, y'all. Have a good day. Have a good night whenever you listen to this. Alright, happy holidays.